Herschel has always been challenged about doing things that people thought he wasn't capable of doing. He's a real patriot of this country. He loves the United States of America. He also is realistic that it can be better. Knowing him, the character that he has, he will make a great United States senator.
All right, well, that campaign ad, which strikes many emotional chords, not just for Herschel Walker, but residents all across the state of Georgia. The man featured in that ad was Vince Dooley, Herschel's former head coach at the University of Georgia. Sadly, Dooley passed away last Friday at the age of 90. Georgia Republican Senate candidate Herschel Walker joins us now. Herschel, I don't need to tell you, of all people, what a legend Vince Dooley was in the state of Georgia, the head coach there for 25 years. His passing obviously being mourned by you and thousands of people in Georgia. I want to just start by, can you express what it means to have someone of his stature get behind your campaign in the way he did in that ad, especially at a time like this?
Well, it meant a great deal. And, Coach Dooley and Miss Dooley have been like parents. When I left home at 17 years old, they became my parents. And they showed me the discipline and respect that my parents showed me before I left. And what was so shocking is when he passed away, I wanted to stop running that ad. And the first thing Miss Dooley said, no, Coach Dooley wants you to continue to run the ad. You run that ad because he wants you to win. And, it is so touching because he was a great man. And I can say this, that if it wasn't for Coach Dooley, there may not have been a Herschel Walker because he gave me an opportunity when a lot of other people may not have gave me that opportunity.
Wow. Herschel, I do want to hit on this. There have been several allegations that have come out from women who claim that you paid for their abortions. You've been consistent in your response and say that these women are lying. But just in the last month or so, you have surged ahead in nearly every major poll. And I would say attacks like these most times ruin a candidate. But we've seen something quite different with you. What would you attribute this momentum shift to?
Because I've been very transparent my whole life. I've been very transparent, and people in Georgia trust me. And they should trust me because I will fight for them. They know I will fight for them. I always will. And that's something that I think they're tired of. They're tired of seeing candidates like running for office that want to talk about everything except what they're doing in Washington. And that's what Senator Warnock and his group want to do. They want to talk about everything else when I've done a lot more than just play football. I've started a business. I've been on a public traded board. I've done so many other things that they seem to not want to talk about. So they want to bring up everything except the truth. So I think that's what the fans are starting to realize is that there's a lot of lies being told out there, and I've been transparent, and they haven't. So the Georgia people are getting behind me because they figure that I'm the best one to serve them in Washington, D.C. as their senator.
Herschel, the last time that you were on the show, I asked you about potentially going to a runoff, and you said, hey, look, we're not focused on that. More and more, Lindsay, you just asked this to Rick Scott, the chairman of the National Republican Senatorial Committee. There's a libertarian in the race right now. That candidate's getting between 1% and 5%, depending on what poll you look at. There's a potential that libertarian candidate deprives either you or Reverend Warnock from getting to that 50%. So I guess the question is, as we are sitting here 6 days away, are you guys at least planning? Has it at least factored in that you may now have to go to a runoff?
Well, we're planning on winning this election, and that's what I got in this race to do is win this election. I tell you what, we got people right now, they're behind us. And if you see how much push we got right now behind us, I think you'll see that Raphael Warnock, he may want to run off. That may be what he's looking for, but we're looking to win it this coming Tuesday night. We're looking to win it outright, and I'm not thinking about a runoff. I got in this to win it for the great people of Georgia, and that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Herschel, there is another big showdown in your state, the governor's race between Governor Brian Kemp and challenger Stacey Abrams, a rematch of sorts. I'm curious what sort of interaction and relationship that you have with Governor Kemp, and if there's any sort of coordination between your respective campaigns.
Oh, that is, Governor Kemp and I, we've been friends a long time, and he's hurting just as much as I am with Coach Dooley because, people don't know that Coach Dooley and Miss Dooley was like his parents as well because Daniel Dooley and Governor Kemp been friends since they were little kids. So I've known Governor Kemp since we were small. And he's been running a great race. And I think after the debate this past week, a couple of days ago, I think Stacey Abrams sort of showed that she's not ready to be governor of Georgia. And Governor Kemp shows that he's ready to be the governor again. And so we look forward to him winning, looking forward to me winning. We're looking forward to a lot of Republicans winning. I think the people of Georgia are starting to speak up that they're tired of all this high inflation, this crime in the street, this open border. They're tired of this. They're ready to get back to leaders in Washington that's going to do the right thing by them.
Okay. Herschel, good luck next Tuesday. We'll check back in with you.
Hey, thank you, Nat. God bless you guys. And go to teamherschel.com.
Right.
I got to say that.
Okay. Good for you. I like that. Smart candidate.